So I got my January 2021 Lego catalog in the mail, and I was actually pretty surprised because I have not been getting Lego catalogs lately. Unless I went to the store, I just wasn't getting them. With COVID and the stores being shut down, I wasn't getting them. So in case you haven't gotten yours in the mail, I thought I'd share it here today. And this is a great catalog because not only is it a brand new year, but that means there's a lot of brand new sets that I've never even seen or heard of. So I'm very excited about this catalog. I've really enjoyed it. And kind of cool, first catalog of the year is a fold-out cover and creating this huge Lego city. Carries several introduction about building, Legos together. But I really love this. They kind of put a city together and they show you the different sets they use. So you've got F here, so the helicopter, and then F here. So you kind of see how they put the sets together to make a larger city. It's kind of a fun little introduction to the catalog. And then of course the very first section will be the Lego city sets. And as you can see here, new. All these new Lego city sets. So a lot of fun stuff coming out for the new year. And then here they kind of build a city filled with fun. So just kind of showing how you build a city with character. And over here, celebrating the Chinese New Year. And I've noticed more and more sets with the Chinese New Year. So I'm wondering if maybe sales for Lego are going up in China, so they want to capitalize on that. But I've just noticed over the last couple years that we're getting more and more of these Chinese New Year sets. Below that, we have the panda brick heads, which kind of ties into China. And then of course we have the Lego Super Mario theme, which is kind of a newer theme. And although I'm not into it, Builder Monkey is loving it. He's already got the base set, the Yoshi set. And so he'll be excited that we've got 3 new sets coming out and some new suits. I really like that penguin suit. It's always been adorable in the comics, or the video games. I'm sure it's going to be adorable in the actual play set. You've got that 2D Nintendo set, and we're going to have a whole bunch of new characters in those little blind bags. And then we move on to dots with some wristbands. Again, these are new designs. We've got some cupcake dots, a cat, instead of like the pineapple. And these are kind of cool, and it's really good because it's all about, like, for me, dots is basically the extra pieces design. So it's lots of extra pieces with a few big base plates. So I probably won't buy any myself because I got all those extra pieces. Then we go on to Lego Minecraft. Again, new. So many new sets for the new year coming out. I do like that pig house. And we're moving on to the Friends theme. And the thing I love about Friends is really the colors. These colors are so cool and vibrant, and those pieces are really neat. More new Lego Friends sets. And we're moving on to the Disney. And at first when I was looking through this, I was trying to feel like, why do these look so weird? Are they dolls? Are they minifigures? And I realized these are like the kids. These are Elsa and Anna as children, so like their heads are just a little bit off. But I thought that was kind of a fun design. I was like trying to figure out, like, what they're not quite minifigures, not quite dolls. Why can't I figure it out? And it's because they're the kids' design. So it's kind of cool that Lego's trying out some new stuff, or at least new for me. I haven't done the Friends stuff, so I don't know a lot about the Lego dolls. And we're getting some new Ninjago stuff. There seems to be less and less Ninjago every year. I know kind of Lego's trying to phase it out, but fans love it so much they just can't get rid of it. But this is really cool. The Ninjago City Garden. This is like a really cool set, but it's going to be $299. So it's a bit pricey. It's going to take up a lot of space, but really cool. And then we're going on to the modular builds. These are always a lot of fun. Most of these we've seen before, but it looks like there will be a new police station coming out, and that's kind of fun because it's more like earth tones and real building colors as opposed to the blues that we see in Lego City. And these are really cool. The bonsai and the flower bouquet. So amazing. This just looks like something you would find at like a Lego art museum. They're just so well designed. And we've got that new Coliseum, which says new. It's been out for a little while now, but they're calling it new, but still a really cool design. And then we've got the bigger builds, the trains, and a lot of people love the Lego train sets. We've also got the Ecto one and that haunted house, which I saw in the last catalog. This is really cool. I love that haunted house. And then of course we have Diagon Alley, which is like one of my dream sets, but one, I can't afford the $400, and I wouldn't have a place to put a set this big, so it's more of a dream set than anything else. I do love these Cast a New Spell. It's like they're made like books, and then they open up into like a room at Hogwarts, which I think is really cool, and it reminds me a lot of Newt Scamander's briefcase. And then of course we have the Astronomy Tower to build onto our Hogwarts castle. I actually already got this room requirements for Christmas because I'm really excited because I wanted it for those Patronus animals, those translucent blue animals. So I already have that set. And then Lego's been doing a lot of this like 2D art, and you know, what these are and what they look like are amazing. It's just so well detailed, articulated, and although I love these, I just feel like, again, this is like something I would rather see people do on their own than follow directions for. Of course, you gotta promote the VIP. We've got the Mandalorian sets with the Razor Crest, which is like constantly sold out. I was supposed to get this for a Christmas gift, but they've been sold out, and still have not gotten it. And we do have a new smaller set with one of the Sam people. We've seen the larger Baby Yoda set with the little ball and the Brickhead set. And then some more Star Wars sets. And I'm actually a little disappointed in the Star Wars sets this year, because I feel like we just got this Millennium Falcon, but with Chewbacca instead of Han Solo, so I don't feel like that was a big stretch. And there are so many ships in the Star Wars universe. Why are we doing X-Wings and TIE Fighters over and over and over? Let's get some new ships. There's so many ships that only have like one release or no releases. So I'd love to see some different Star Wars vehicles. But the Cantina on Tatooine is a really cool set. Again, it's one of those $350, and not only a price, but a spacing issue. Where do you put something this big? But it's so cool. I just love it. And then we're coming to the Technic stuff, which, you know, I usually kind of speed through quickly, because to the Technic stuff, it's cool, but it doesn't look like Lego to me, and it doesn't look like those bricks that I grew up on, so I never got into the Technic stuff, so I kind of moved past those cars and trucks kind of quickly, even though they are cool. And then, of course, we have the new Mindstorm sets, because they retired the old one, and they introduced this new one. And then the Dinosaur Ideas set, the Sesame Street set. And again, with the Sesame Street, I'm not so much interested in the buildings, but I love the minifigures. The fact that you're going to get Big Bird and Cookie Monster, Bert and Ernie, and Elmo in minifigure form is just so cool. And I've heard a lot of great things about these dinosaur skeletons, but I also heard they're like really delicate. So you basically build it, walk away, and don't breathe. And then the Grand Piano's the newest Ideas set. Such a great design. It just looks amazing. I mean, the detail that comes into these is just phenomenal. And now we're moving on to the Marvel Lego superheroes with the Spiderman. And I'm excited about this one, because for $9.99 we can finally get a Sandman minifigure. So I'm excited to get kind of like this set, mostly for that minifigure. And then we kind of move on. And I thought it was interesting that they put Ghost Rider in a car. With this Carnage set, mostly because we've already gotten a Ghost Rider on his motorcycle, so I think with so many other characters in the Marvel Universe, I would like to see somebody besides Ghost Rider. So that's just my little gripe there, is let's get some more characters out. Let's not redo the ones we've already done. And then we've got the Avengers Tower and these little mech suits, and I've never been a big mech fan, but you know, they are releasing more and more of those. And then we flip the page, we're going to, again, we're sticking with Marvel, but Marvel's now kind of launching the Eternals, so we're probably going to see a lot more of these Eternal sets. And I myself have never been into the Eternals, so I don't know a lot about them, but I really love this build. This build is so cool, and I wish they'd do something like this with or they did it with a Sentinel, but I'd love to see with Galactus. I'd love to see like a Galactus build. That'd be really cool. And maybe now that Disney has Fantastic Four, we'll see that. And on the back, we've got kind of that Mickey Mouse 2D artwork being advertised. But there is our catalog. I'll make sure to block that out because that's my address. And I hope you enjoyed thumbing through our January 2021 catalog and seeing some of the great new sets LEGO is coming out with.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe or check out some of our other videos. Until next time, let's keep building together.